Woke up this morning, what did I see? A big black cloud hanging over me. I switched on the radio and nearly dropped dead. The news was so bad.
Well, the basic physics of pitch coming out of batter, usually at around anywhere from, on average, 85 to 90 miles an hour. You basically have the time it takes to say the word baseball, to figure out, one, what type of pitch it is, two, if it's going to be a strike, and three, if it's going to, where it's going to be in the strike zone.
Hi, I'm Brennan, and I'm 12 years old, and I'm currently under house arrest. So I let him see my cell phone, and I went over there to get it from him after asking him if I could have it back. And he got up out of his seat and ran around the classroom with my cell phone. I chased him around the classroom several times in an attempt to get back my cell phone.
And time is called prior to the pitch.
I pulled out my knife and asked him for it again, and he finally gave it back to me. While I was sitting in jail, I was thinking about how everything just happened so quickly and how I didn't have time to think, and if I could go back, how I'd be able to change it. Because I was sitting in jail for 6 hours.
The characteristics that make up a good hitter, basically, as far as physical characteristics go, you got to have good eyesight, you got to have quick hands, you got to be able to, you want to work at it, you got to be mentally strong. Hitting is a game of failure. If you are successful 30% of the time, which in basically anything else in life, you'd be fired, basically. But if you're successful 30% of the time at the plate, you're considered a great hitter or a really good hitter. So the ability to cope with that from AB to AB, or from at bat to at bat, is pretty tough. So I'd say, if anything, having the mental aspects is a characteristic that's very important for hitting.
My name is Adriel, aka the Suspect. Now you might wonder why they call me the Suspect. It might be because I made some bad decisions, you know.
We all have, homie.
You know, I done it all. Rob, steal, sold drugs, you know, no different than any other inner city kid, you know.
The pitch you may encounter is a curveball. This pitch is a pretty tough pitch to hit. A little bit more time to make a decision as far as the length of time it gets to the plate. It's a little bit slower, usually around 68 or so miles an hour. There's two types, ones that'll go straight up and down, and others that'll go at kind of an angle. Those are a little bit tougher because a lot of the times, if it's a left on left or a right on right matchup, the ball's going to come right at you. And a normal instinct for yourself would be to want to jump out of the way of the ball, and that's basically what the pitcher's hoping.
So I'm knowing how you do, man. So, like I said, I went to the closet, pulled out that tool, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, it's for them, and I know how to get down.
Yeah.
So by that time, you know, I'm standing by a door like Malcolm, you know what I mean? Got the tool up, you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, I reach out the door, push the door open like Nino Brown, like so nice for y'all to make it, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Bust a shot at him, right?
Oh, yeah.
Not really to hit him, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
just to
sure.
scare him. Yeah,
no.
yeah, this ain't that type of party over here. Man, so I was, you know, I bust a shot, bust two shots, matter of fact. Man, they took out, you could hear the toenails in the street, man, they was getting it, you know what I'm saying? They getting somewhere. Man, all of a sudden, you know I done messed up, man. I knew I shouldn't have done it when I did it, you know, but just caught up in that moment, you know. All of a sudden, the red and blue lights flashing through the mini blinds outside. Man, cop outside the window, I'm in the house, you know, they telling me come out, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the house, I'm like, hell no, you know what I mean? Like I said, man, I made some bad decisions like we all do from time to time, man, you know. It made me think about what my mama once told me, you know, that you can do something in 1 minute that you couldn't pay for and get out of in 20 years, you know, and that's what that means.
My name is Michael Henderson. I'm incarcerated in Indian Springs, Nevada prison for assault with a deadly weapon.
The decisions a batter makes correlates to life decisions. It pretty much goes hand in hand. Your ability to make a decision at the plate in less than a split second, whether or not to swing, whether or not to strike, and so on and so forth, kind of carry over into life. As something always inside you that gives you the right answer. Now, I think it's kind of your decision whether or not to listen to that, but usually the more people that kind of listen to what's going on inside them, what's in their heart, is you know, usually the correct way to go about things.
I was living the street life, you know, not working, hanging out, drinking, smoking drugs, just hanging around. It's supposed to be fun at the time, which caused conflicts. And once conflicts, like arguments, they escalate higher and higher. Like the argument start off by just looking eye contact the wrong way. Gunshots was let off. Gunshots was shot back in. And all I could think about while I'm hitting gunshots is, I might not go home tonight, or I might be hit. Even though I wasn't hit, you're still thinking, oh, I'm shot. Let's go. You don't think about staying there, seeing what's going on, you know. If you think about police, you just go. You go until you can't go no more. But since I've been in here, I've lost my uncle, my mom, my grandmother, and some friends, which have, you know, opened my eyes even more of how life can be short and how you can not hurt by you coming to prison, not just mess yourself up, but affect others.